Now let's talk about graphing data. Graphing data is a critical step in analyzing any data set. All variables should be graphed. Graphing helps researchers to know their data, and graphing helps to identify any errors in a data set. Statistical packages make graphing data an easy task. Here is an example of a bar graph. In this graph, each group's average benchmark scores for the beginning of the year, middle of the year, and end of the year are represented as different colored bars. This allows quick and easy comparison within groups and across groups. In this line graph, the total number of inattentive behaviors for each of 4 participants is presented across 4 weeks. This permits quick conclusions about whether each participant's inattentive behaviors generally decreased, increased, or stayed the same across the 4 weeks of the study. This graph presents the distribution of data and is called a frequency distribution graph. Each bar represents the number of people who earned a particular score on a test. Creating a frequency distribution graph gives you a good sense of whether your data include extreme scores, which could be a data entry error or could be due to an outlier, which is a score well outside the typical range of scores. A frequency distribution graph that looks very different from the approximately bell-shaped curve presented here, also called the normal curve or the normal distribution, can present problems for data analysis, so it is good to know ahead of time whether your data are generally normally distributed or not.